Sup guys, WhipCBL here, continuing with Keitai Denjuu Telefang, but before that I said I would last time talk about type advantage I believed it was called type advantage, but they call it habitat advantage. Yeah. There really isn't much to say other than mountain beats sky, sky beats forest, forest beats aquatic, aquatic beats desert, desert beats grassland, grassland beats mountain. And finally, if you want to check what the habitat of the monster you're about to fight has, you choose position just before going into battle. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say on that matter. We shall now continue on the ever-glory quest that is this game. Do yourself a favor and start out by going into phone and then choosing a monster that has the mountain habitat. Netaro is one of those who has, and may as well utilize it. After dialing up, you get pointless text and then you choose yes. That's how you change monsters in this game. Who are you? Here is not allowed to enter. Go back, quickly. If you don't go back, I will drive you back by force. Forest Gump, my good sir. Rodansa, called Rhodanthe, is sky type, and, sky beats mountain. No, mountain beats sky. So, yeah, you're going to see what it's like. That's all. If you do this with Kuribute, you will get your ass kicked. In this case, just say yes to the whole phone number thing, since Rhodanthe is very useful. It doesn't have that good in defense and HP, but it has a lot of attack. And you really want to utilize that. I might as well say your next opponent has the sky ability as well, but it's not nearly as, dangerous as Rhodanthe. You might, recognize the next monster when we see it. Who permits you to come here? What is the electric monster guard doing? No way. I will drive you out. Or so you say. Noriwuts, let me get my paper. Noriwuts, called Noritsugi, sky type. You probably should recognize it from the last battle where we fought Tabatsuko. Yeah. And if I didn't pound it out before, Kuribute or called Crypto, is the forest habitat, so once again, it would have its ass kicked, but Noriwuts seems more balanced with everything, while having not significantly, but a little less attack than what it could have, I think. No way, drive out it is. Really. Moving along, because that is what we can do with our lives in this very day.
So boring to be a guard in such a narrow place. Won't let me do such things. Okay, at last. What happened? Telephone competition? So troublesome.
Yada yada. Another Noriwuts. Although I believe he differs from your last opponent, since he actually will try to bring reinforcements. However, he will not do that well with it. Now notice this, the opponent here does less damage than normal. That's the thing about it, it always changes each time you battle them, so at one time they can deal more damage, then if you reload a save stage they might do less damage, and things are always changing. It's tough to predict, really. There's no reason to say yes here if you said yes the first time.
First direction I have study have work. In this way, take your things, go immediately.
I will progress forward. in this land of electric monsters. I will not really pay too much attention to all this dialogue since this is the 4th time I'm recording. Forgot stereo all the other time. Ikusora, called Ixora, is aquatic. If you had paid attention in the beginning, you would know that Crypto is forest type, and forest beats the shit out of aquatic. So that's really all there is to say about it. And just to point out, I don't know at the time when I'm playing what is white. I don't know who's stronger than who. It's not really something I keep in mind, this whole habitat thing. There are just some that I know better than others, so it's pretty much that or how I make my decisions. Anyways, Rikoris, also known as Licorice, is Grassland. Now I forgot whether desert beats grassland or grassland beats desert, and that doesn't really matter. Whatever. Sorry. Thought I was going to burp. Anyways, it's not really that tough of an opponent. Terrible defense, terrible offense, who even gives a damn? Really doesn't matter. Pretty easy to defeat. As I've stated in the last episode, wait, I don't think I stated that. I will show every person battle, or every battle I go into against one of these Kakusato or whatever. And that's no matter what monsters they have. What I will cut out is the random encounters that has been shown before. So, it's for the sake of saving time. And I have to say, even now, even after cutting out battles there had been before, I only cut down, or, well, the entire video was shorter by about 2.5 minutes, so didn't really matter. Luyigia, if it's called that. And let's see if I can pronounce it correctly. Lapeirousia is desert. It may not have the biggest attack, but it can be quite the defensive powerhouse. Not to mention it has status alignments it can inflict to its opponent. So it can actually be quite useful, and you want to keep that in mind. Anyways, annihilate your opponents with critical hits and move on in life. And we level up to level 14. Yeah. Anyways, that gets that out of the way. Yeah, you have a lot to be sorry for, buddy. Not much of that dialogue really changed after this. I was much more into it when I recorded the first time, but after re-recording all these times, I completely lost the feel for it. Well, I figured since this battle was the same, I was just going to cut it out, since honestly there's no difference in these two guys, so I really didn't want to bother with it, to be honest. Anyways, there are not really any more. Yeah, there isn't. Why should we watch this Mr. Nirikara in a place like this? Or that. Well, that's Jimmy from Telung Village. Let him come here. Jimmy, come on. Go ahead to push over. Shit. Devil, are you on the same gang? There's a key to the depth of the cave. Give this to Jimmy as a gift. No, it's okay. Got the key of the cave. Okay, seriously, stomach, are you going to make me burp or what? Can't really tell. Fucking annoying as hell too. Since you never know when your commentary is going to get fucked up by something else. Anyways, this is just a stroll to the entrance to unlock the door, to then go in through the door, then go down a long ass hallway, figuratively, and then we're here. And I can't really make a curly voice, so you're gonna have to do with it. We find treasure house of Kelina village. Finally. Then I will become a woman head of the whole E-monster world. You caused a lot of trouble for us in Tolong village, Mr. Beck. Please don't underestimate Mr. Tabasuko. He has won the election in his hometown, and came here later. Hello, well, is that Lemur? This is Tabasuko. I'm in trouble now. Well, could you come here for a minute? Well, next time the evil person will be punished by law, Mr. Beck. Ugh, fuck that. Surugem called, Sorghum. I first feared it was another one of these sky opponents, but it's desert. And those of you who have experience with this game, take a good look at one of those monster seeds trying to call out. That's a sky monster, and it's one of those that rips shit apart. So what I figured here was, I just want to destroy her as quickly as possible. I don't want to deal with that at all. And Rhodanthe leveled up in the process. That's always nice. Lost, being beaten down by Lemur. It's really annoying. Damn it. Please keep in mind, Beck, I want to be the great head. If it's unlike the way Chaos does in Skylanders, you can be whatever the fuck you want. So we get the key, some treasure with revolvers, necessary for evolution, and P cards are necessary for making certain evolution items. Hello, this is Thunki. It seems people of Kakusato in Kelina village have escaped. Maybe the same thing will happen in other villages. Keep going, Mr. Beck. I'm now going to boggle your mind so hard that you can't believe it. Well, are you here to return the key? Thank you. This is a small gift from me. So you're given a refund card and a test card. Wow, this is very important for the evolution of E-monsters. How can I take this away? Never mind. Thanks, I will do things as I like them. We should thank you. Yet he doesn't. I couldn't find any... Yeah, I should probably... Yeah. We now use the key even though we just returned it. How great. I tried to look up information on the reform card and the test card, but couldn't find anything. So I don't know what or why it's so important. Guess there's no way I will ever know. Whatever. So head down here, you will notice a cave. We will have to enter that cave, yes. Yes, I've seen the cave. And yes, there is something inside of it. I should know. I've watched this 4 times already. And this is the part where I get butt fucked and cut it out because I'm a coward. Anyways, after all the training I had to do, I'm going to show you what a natural evolution is. And yes, I kept the fight because it had to feel authentic, or something like that, I don't know. Basically, you'll see here just how effective your monster can be against an aquatic monster, especially in these levels too. So by level 20 your crypto will evolve. Kuripute, or called Cryptoride, It's still a forest habitat, so nothing changes there. Now I have to make a jump cut back to Tolong village. I forgot to pick up a certain item that I would need. How terrible. So you take the game machine, buy it for 40 balls, and then head back to Alice. Jump cut. Yay. Move, bitch. You wanna head down to the beach now, and that's where we're going to continue. Or, that's where we want to continue. Well, it is man. Is he monster in the sea? Run, you little bitches! Nowhere to escape. I did nothing. Really? Is it okay to stand by? Bullshit. Come over here and listen carefully. Well, I want a game machine to play here, but I couldn't find it anywhere in Alice. Could you be kind enough to bring the game machine to me? Well, I will then let you go into the sea as I do. Since I don't have a choice in the matter, they shouldn't even ask us. Wow, it's the game machine. Thank you. I'll keep my promise to take you into the sea. This is my phone number. Liliaobs, or Liriope. That's probably easier to pronounce anyways. You probably guessed it's an aquatic monster. Apparently we need him in order to surf. Jump cut. Because I'm an idiot. And we get fucking bothered again. I could cut it out, but it's so cheesy that I don't give a shit. Human being, you forget the pain after the wound recover. You say it again, I won't give the antenna tree to you. Liknis, called Liknis, Liknis, I don't know. There's an error on the Wuikyo page where it states it's a grassland, but it is aquatic. And well, here's my argument. Clever opponent, injure increase. Ergo, effective. Shit, remember it. The dialogue for all of these are the same. I'm just doing this to show you monsters and... well, that's about it. Banles, called Pampas. Aquatic. As you can probably guess, all of these will be. Assault is essentially just an upgraded version of Dive. And as far to my knowledge, it's also stronger. I'm really not sure, but Cryptoride is stronger than Crypto, and in essence that would make sense for some reason. This is Mantea, spelled the exact same way as it is in Japanese, or its real name at least. Can you guess it? Aquatic. Yeah. Shout is a cheap, 10 years later, cheap insurance. It only skips my round once, and then it's back to his round, and if he doesn't use shout again, then I get my attack. It's really that ridiculous and not really worth using at all anyways. So, yeah. Technically you could do that 10 years and it would still be going on, since there's no such thing as PP or PowerPoint. There was nothing there. And that looks very, very weird. Wuikyo, if that's how you pronounce it, is called Uikyou. I don't know. And you guessed it, aquatic. It has a certain attack, I forgot what it is, but it can cause... I think it's poison actually. Yeah, it is poison. Anyways, destroy more monsters and, well, keep going. As I said, no point in showing battles you have seen. So, yeah, might as well cut them out. After all, you're not gaining anything from watching it again. Ugh. Now, for the monster of interest, we have this guy. Well, are you from Alice? that guy is going to cut down the important antenna tree inside Bamu Sea. What? He dares to do so? Being a tea mildew like him, I will never let him do it. Well, would you teach that tea mildew a lesson? Sure, but where is he? The door of the antenna tree is locked. Please unlock it. Teach him a good lesson then. Great, you are very smart. Well, it's just a piece of cake. I like cake. It may be difficult in the sea, but you can enter the cave from Alice. If you speak out the password in a certain place, the E-monster hidden there will show you the way. The password goes like this. The big old tree is the pillar supporting the two worlds. Get it? We will all depend on you then. To be honest, in this case I'm not sure if it's the same E-monster as the one you're about to see, but well, that's kind of trivial anyways, so who cares? Ixora, I don't wanna care about you right now. Anyways, you go over to this house, get some weird text, afterwards you speak out the password, wait for a few seconds, and then you can enter. And now we will go. We will take you to the world of sea monsters. Such a funny word. Fuck my heart. I just love this music. It's, well, this one. It's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. At least it does so for me, so yeah. You press the big red button, and the gate connecting the antenna tree is open now. Aren't you usually not supposed to not touch it? Hello, this is Sunky, Mr. Beck. Can you hear me? What's the tea mildew? I'm very interested to find out. That was pointless. But step into the circle of stars, I would probably be more excited or wondering to see it, or something. Anyways, we enter the Great Sea again, because, well, that's what we're happy to do. And I just give myself a battle here for good measure. But that's also the last one, because you will now go into a boss battle where, if you're very unlucky, it's very difficult. Jump cut. The opponent you're about to fight is a Sky type. And, well, you might get very unlucky. Mr. Beck, a gang of strange E-monsters is heading to your place, Mr. Beck. Let us hide. It's too late. I can't make an arrogant voice, so you'll have to live with that. It's you. Are you the tea mildew? My name is Bundary. I will eliminate all the antenna trees in the E-monsters world. What is it, and why do you do so? Don't be in my way. We don't need things like those antenna trees here. Are you going to cause trouble? Or are you going to cause me trouble? Come over. Let this guy to see a real me. Competition phone. Anjiosi called Angios, Sky type. And you're about to see me almost get butt fucked here as well. Yeah. I first got one call from Pampas saying he would be 2 rounds delayed, and I thought, okay. But same thing happened. And I just started thinking, fuck you guys, I'm going to do this by myself then. Considering how I get the first attack anyways, I figured from the damage I could deal it should be possible. Yeah, but just watch. Just simply watch. And I will not say a single thing for now. biggest fucking troll I've ever seen. Like, I think I would have rage quitted so hard at that actually, that I lost there. Anyways, done with that. The soldier you brought are terrific. Or really terrific, who cares? They are not soldier. E-monsters are my best friends. Then your life sucks, dude. They are not soldiers, but friends? Well, alright, I'll lose today. Yeah. Pretty much we're done with all of that. And when we enter... I don't really care about voice acting this. I've had enough work for doing all this. Fucking hell. Anyways, next time I will talk about the evolution thing and how P-cards are used to make special evolution items. We will then continue from Machine City, Virginia. See you next time, peace out.